All right, on Rocky or on
I
Lucky?
did. I went all in on Rocky because he's my boy, but I do think this will be a competitive one for sure. That's not to say Lucky is not the favorite here, but game one, and it's Rocky off to the races on the right platform. Oh my!
Beautiful
What?
turnaround, dude. That was such a clean turnaround. That is the perfect coverage there. And Rocky just able to execute it perfectly when the moment arises. And here's another important moment. Does get out of it though. Lucky does. And now Lucky putting on the defensive, got him in the corner. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he must have gotten powered up from those bets, Radar. I don't even know how he managed to pull that one off. And I'm still thinking about that first stock because that's really the only option he could go for to secure the stock right there. Just quick, fast, and in a hurry. As we speak, though, air dodge input, possibly looking for the Amsa tech. Gonna wrap up that stock a little bit earlier for Rocky. Ooh, and concedes the ledge as well.
Yeah, that was a really important edge guard, but he still does have, a 98% lead and making it count even further. So getting that laser already really big, recognizes that he just needs to refresh the ledge. And how does he wait out Lucky's invincibility? Gets clipped, but turns it into a combo of his own.
Yeah, it's almost like a take laser grab, but it was take phantasm hit into just reversal punish. But that was crazy. And Rocky now just with all the pressure on the corner again, just all over Lucky right now. He cannot find any time to breathe.
So far, I totally agree. I love the way that Rocky has been approaching this. This should be, goes for a down air. Was not expecting that. Kind of an interesting choice, but still staking center and cleans up the stock anyway. Are we going to see him 3-stock Lucky? Is this going to happen?
Ooh, yeah, Phantasm back towards center, met with a reverse hit forward air, but not, or back air, but not quite able to convert into much else after that. Now Rocky playing the corner. Oh my god, that was so risky, but Lucky makes it work either way. Reverse hit back air, possibly presenting the stock. Yeah, just roll up, but it is a mountain to climb for sure.
Yeah, both of these players at low percents, the mountain that either of them need to climb is getting through that crouch cancel. But just as I say that, that should be
why don't you do it there? You did it versus Uppy.
You're absolutely right, Walt. Suicide Dare was the play there, but Rocky's saying it doesn't really matter. My punish game is insane, and I can close it out anyway. Or at least it's looking like it. So far has not taken any damage. Still up a solid stock, and should get this.
Oh no, he's just giving away so many edge guards here. This is Rocky's game to lose, and now it's Lucky's turn on offense.
But why down air there too? I'm just seeing really weird choices. Maybe this is kind of the Rocky flavor of punish, but some of these, I really think you go for a back air in that situation and not a down air. So maybe, looking a little shaky in that first game, even though he took it quite solidly.
In game two, but for now it's Lucky's counter pick, and Pokemon Stadium is the selection.
Yeah, not surprised to see Stadium here. That's kind of a classic spacey playground. We are seeing these side Bs so far from Ledge, again from Rocky. Lucky didn't get a chance to check out their set, but still kind of aware of some of the most common options that Falco has off the ledge. And there's another one, double laser, a classic. But how does he get out of the corner?
I don't even know if it's the corner is a bad spot right now, because I mentioned it in the set. Radar, what is happening? It feels so reverso world right now, where Rocky just finds all of these insane openings playing out of the corner right now. Lucky not able to close that out with the pivot up smash, maybe looking for an up air instead. Gonna find the stock right here with the roll up. But every single opening that Rocky has found has just been kind of a reversal off of corner pressure.
Yeah, it's really, really interesting just kind of how he breaks Lucky's defenses in kind of like the weirdest spots. We're not used to seeing players kind of punish them in this way. And I think a huge part of it is Rocky's decision to incorporate so many grabs in his play. I said this before and I'll say it again. People kind of underrate Falco's grab, and Rocky's showing us just how important it is to kind of mix it in there, to kind of find openings, not to respect your opponent's shield, but also force them to kind of think twice every time they do so.
Yeah, kind of feeling each other out. A bit of the first real neutral strings we've seen for an extended period of time, broken up by Lucky, taking the stock right there. But geez, so many just back and forth punishes. It's interesting to get a break every once in a while.
No, absolutely. Like it's been kind of funny how like they'll just get an opening. And there's actually the Ginger Nair attempt, trying to cover that immediate side B. But how does he use up the invincibility? That's always a challenge in any matchup when you're against a high tier who can really pressure you. But also getting out of the corner, I like this patience. I like going for lasers, really picking his spots. You know, he's not trying to force anything open, and he's really making Lucky come to him.
Yeah, now just kind of warming up the gun a little bit right here. Gets caught up with the Nair. Stuck in a little bit of pressure right now, and Rocky is back in the corner again. No jump, though, with this up air and the Nair to boot. Just a shine. That's all it takes. And now the advantage is going to Lucky. Let's see if he can even up the set right now.
Yeah, and just as you say that, dude, he is getting real custom with this punish. 70% already, but doesn't manage to close it out. And this...
No jump? Wait.
Whoa.
He had a jump. Unless
he definitely had a jump. I'm almost positive he had a jump. Unless, you know, Lucky is a player who... does, I think, not mind FD, or at least the very least is quite adept at the chain grab, so should be more comfortable than other players. But Rocky kind of doesn't seem to favor it, so I'm wondering if he loses this game, if we'll see Lucky counterpick, or rather if Lucky loses this game.
Ooh, yeah, neither player wanting to bite. Lucky on right platform, Rocky right below him, but he is just putting the pressure on hard now, and it is corner control all day for the Falco. Lets him go in center right now. Power shield not going to be enough to convert that into a reversal either, but nice recovery too.
You know, what an amazing angle, like just able to kind of cover, you know, such a really specific part of the stage, but Rocky really able to just call out the recovery option anyway, or rather the tech in, and is he gonna make it back? Doesn't look like it at all. So we are even 3-3 here. Lucky and them 1-1 for each game. This is just so close.
Yeah, neck and neck, and Rocky not wanting to be in the corner just rolls, and Lucky converts this into a ton of damage right now. Looks for the edge cancel as well. Lucky still laying on the pressure thick. Ooh, no, what?
Oh. Yeah, that's one of those situations where at the low percents, you really have to be specific about how you call things out. So he goes for that jab, but he needed to go for like a runoff down air to cover that. And it's all about mix-ups. It says shine, stalling, you know, whether you jump back side B. So, you know, misses the mix-up there, but evens it up anyway, as do both players. Where, once again, even stocks 2% is not a lead at all.
Big damage, gets the grab, as you had mentioned, and that's a whole stock at 40%. What an opening from Rocky. It's going to take a lot now for Lucky to just convert this one back into a reply. This is a huge lead now for Rocky.
Man, Walt, I would love to see a stat about how many openings have been converted off a grab.
And yeah, I mean, it was exactly as you had pointed it out right now, Radar. FD is the pick here for game 4. Lucky looking for some chain grabs into conversions, but Rocky has just shown immense control throughout this set. Let's see who can take control first, though, in this game.
Yeah, you know, whenever I see this stage, I often think about, you know, back in the day when we'd see a lot of Fox puff, and people would make a joke saying that, like, actually the Fox is camping, and that would make you, like, seem sophisticated because you noticed that. I feel like FD is one of those, like, do you think Fox wins here? Do you think Falco wins here? Well, actually, Falco has the laser pressure. Well, you know, Fox has the chain grabs. Like, but it's just such a dynamic stage. It's hard to see, and everyone has their own opinion on this stage. And I'd love to see how this game plays out.
Yeah, kind of a unique opening, and I think he caught. Yep. Okay. No. Big back airs from both sides, but just auto cancels are not going to do it, and Rocky cannot fight his way out of the corner just yet. Lucky is just putting on too much pressure, but that's a reversal he needs to get things going here.
No, for sure. I think so far we're kind of seeing maybe why Rocky hasn't kind of gone to the stage yet, but I actually do think this is a very powerful stage for Falco, and Rocky kind of showing us why. Really strong punish game from Falco, and the ability to control space with lasers is super powerful. Can't believe he lived that, by the way. I thought for sure he'd be dead.
Yeah, not dying to that up air is very important here, actually. Just gets a pretty crucial 20 or so %, which is going to matter going into this next stock right now. He can go for these grab combos that we've been seeing so much, and that will present a pretty easy edgeguard opportunity for Rocky. But as we speak, it's Lucky's turn on offense, trying to make it a big custom, but just takes the stock instead. Says, you know what? Yeah, whole stock is probably better than getting a cool clip.
Oh man, yeah, it all really started just from having the DI to slightly push away and grab ledge, and Rocky just wasn't sure that was what was going to happen. And see you later. That 2-stock lead from Lucky. We're going to a game 5. Interesting, we are going to Fountain. I couldn't remember if they had played on Dreamland already. That was where I was kind of expecting this to go, but you know, what's it called? Fountain is an interesting stage. People are kind of mixed on whether this is good or bad, but that's kind of what's fun about this matchup is stages don't have as much of an effect as it does like in relation to styles. You know, it's not so much the character as how you play it, and that's what's makes it super fun to watch.
Yeah, as we speak, Lucky with a bit of a percent advantage right now. Rocky again fighting his way out of the corner, finds center just on top platform, but pushed back to left side yet again, and he has to find his opening. It's just kind of find that one spot and see if he can take it for a mile. Hasn't found it just yet.
Oh my god, dude. We just watched like Rocky do all these kind of sophisticated wavelands, weaving in and out of his space. Lucky basically just stands in center and goes, dash attack up smash is pretty good, and gets the stock for it, man. What a smart decision, and making, you know, keeping it simple, like you said earlier.
Oh no, he had the shorten too, but he got a mid shorten instead. Death at 0 is massive right now, and you know, it was a bad omen that we weren't seeing a lot of these wacky SD stocks from Rocky, and he gets one in the game where it matters most.
Yeah, Rocky more like shaky in the final moments. This is getting so it's just frustrating, you know, to see kind of this play out that way. It did honestly look like Lucky was kind of contemplating doing a homie stock. Oh,
double pummel as well. He should not be able to get away with that. Lucky is just boxing him out constantly, and again, I think that the play style difference feels very apparent here from this game to other ones. Rocky has just been playing on the back foot the entire time so far.
This is why people hate FD, dude. Is like, for the people who hate FD, it's a momentum killer. And I think, does that mean we should ban FD? No. I think it's just a reason why people get kind of frustrated is, you know, like, this has just been, like, it's just been frustrating. And again, you know, I don't want to be too hard on Rocky there. I see some people in the chat bringing that up. I think Rocky's an amazing player, and it's sort of sad to see him kind of, you know, struggle in the last little set, and I do think he can make it back. You know, the grab game has been so solid. Him playing the corner has been so solid. It really just is about getting that momentum back, and he can do it if he gets this edge guard.
Yeah, that said, it is not over yet. Rocky showing some signs of life right now on this final stock, but if anything, he has to play far more safe than he was before. It starts with that, though. Let's see if he can turn this one around. He needs 2 more unanswered to take this stock and this set in 5.
Yeah, you know, and that's very doable as Falco. Falco, you know, he has such an explosive punish game, and one of the things we've seen from Rocky that I think is really impressive is he's been able to convert at really low percents, you know? Falco, he doesn't have a shine spike like Falco, than Fox does. You know, he can't just sort of get these crazy back throw shine gimps, but what he can do is call out things with down
on the
air.
platform. That's exactly what he needs, Radar, and it's a one-stock game again. As we're talking about it, kind of digging a grave for Rocky, he can potentially turn this one around right now, and it starts with the Phantom.
Dude.
Enough.
If he hit that F tilt, that would have been it. But Lucky with the awareness to not jump there,